Artificial intelligence is shaping our future in ways we can barely imagine. But how far can this evolution go? In this video, we will explore the limits of artificial intelligence, its implications for our daily lives, and, most importantly, how each of us can prepare for this new reality. Stay with us and find out if there really is a limit to the evolution of artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence, AI, refers to the simulation of human intelligence processes through computer systems. These processes include learning, reasoning, and self-correction. AI is an area of computer science that seeks to develop machines capable of performing tasks that would normally require human intelligence. This ranges from speech recognition, computer vision, to complex decision-making. The main defining characteristic of AI is its ability to learn from data and improve its performance over time. This learning occurs through algorithms that analyze patterns and make predictions. An interesting point is that, although AI is often associated with robots and autonomous machines, the truth is that many AI systems operate in the background, such as in movie recommendations on streaming platforms, in voice assistants, and even in how search engines return results. Therefore, AI is not just a matter of building intelligent machines, but of developing systems that can interact effectively with information and the environment around them. The history of artificial intelligence dates back to the 1950s, when the first concepts were introduced. Alan Turing, a British mathematician and logician, proposed the idea of a machine that could simulate any act of human reasoning in his famous paper, Computing Machinery and Intelligence. Turing also introduced what we now know as the Turing test, a method of evaluating a machine's ability to exhibit human-equivalent intelligent behavior. The term artificial intelligence was first formally used in 1956, during a conference at Dartmouth College that brought together scientists and researchers interested in creating machines that could learn and solve problems. In the 60s and 70s, the first AI systems emerged, such as game testing programs and expert systems. However, expectations were too high and results too low, leading to what has been called the AI winter, a period of disillusionment and limited funding. Despite these setbacks, research saw a resurgence in the 1990s with advances in machine learning algorithms and increased computing power, which was crucial to the development of neural networks and, more recently, the rise of the modern AI we know today. Several milestones in the evolution of artificial intelligence have shaped not only the technology, but also our society. One of the most significant developments was IBM's creation of Deep Blue, which in 1997 became the first computer to beat world chess champion Garry Kasparov. This event brought AI into the living room and sparked interest among the general public. In the 2010s, the emergence of deep learning algorithms was another important milestone. These algorithms have allowed machines to recognize patterns in large data sets, leading to advances in areas such as speech and image recognition. A notable example is Facebook's facial recognition system, which has revolutionized online social interactions. More recently, in 2016, Google DeepMind's AlphaGo beat the world champion of Go, a game recognized for its strategic complexity. These milestones not only demonstrated the growing capabilities of AI, but also raised ethical and social questions about the impact of AI on professions and human interactions. The combination of these events helped shape public perception of AI and brought to light the need for regulations and guidelines for the safe and responsible development of this technology. The difference between weak and strong artificial intelligence is essential to understanding the current state of technology. Weak AI, also known as narrow AI, refers to systems designed to perform specific tasks, such as virtual assistants, recommendation engines, and medical diagnostic software. These systems are effective in their fields, but they lack genuine awareness or understanding of the context in which they operate. For example, a virtual assistant can understand voice commands and answer questions, but it has no self-awareness or understanding of human emotions. In contrast, strong AI or general AI is a hypothetical form of intelligence that has human-like ability in any cognitive task. This type of AI would be capable of reasoning, planning, solving complex problems, and understanding natural language autonomously. We are currently far from achieving strong AI. The systems we have are actually examples of weak AI, optimized for specific tasks. This contrast raises reflections on the ethical implications of creating machines with such advanced intelligence that they could rival human capacity. Therefore, While weak AI continues to evolve and integrate into everyday life, the search for strong AI remains the province of speculation and philosophical debate. The impact of artificial intelligence on the job market is a topic that generates intense debates and concerns. Many women, especially those over 50, may wonder about their own professions and the future of employment in this technological era. The introduction of AI has led to the automation of various tasks, from the simplest to more complex processes. For example, repetitive functions in factories and assembly lines were the first to be affected. This generated legitimate fears about the reduction in job vacancies. However, it is important to highlight that AI also brings opportunities. New roles are being created, requiring skills that were previously not as valued. The challenge is how people adapt to these changes. Training and retraining are necessary for professionals, especially those in career transitions, to navigate this new environment. Furthermore, there is hope that AI can free people from monotonous tasks, allowing them to focus on more creative and rewarding activities. Thus, market transformation can be seen as an opportunity for personal and professional evolution, as long as there is support for this transition. Artificial intelligence algorithms are not without problems, with bias and discrimination being some of their most concerning issues. This becomes especially relevant when considering that the decisions made by these systems can affect people's lives in profound ways. For example, in job selection processes or even in judicial decisions, machines are programmed based on historical data that often contains bias. This means that if this data is discriminatory, AI can perpetuate gender, racial, or class discrimination. For women over 50, this is yet another layer of challenges as they may be seen as less employable, and a biased algorithm may reinforce this idea. It is essential to promote awareness about the importance of developing algorithms that are transparent and fair. Companies using AI have a responsibility to audit their systems regularly, ensuring they do not contribute to the exclusion of already marginalized groups. Creating an open debate about bias in AI is crucial not only for the ethical development of this technology, but also for building a more inclusive society. Privacy and surveillance are topics that have gained prominence as artificial intelligence has become an integral part of everyday life. Data collection is everywhere, from our internet browsing history to social media interactions. For many women, especially those who are concerned about the security and privacy of their personal information, the issue becomes more pressing. AI systems collect, analyze, and store data on a scale that was unthinkable a few decades ago. This raises questions about who has access to this information and how it is used. Mass surveillance powered by AI is already a reality in many countries, and this can cause great discomfort. Society's trust in companies and institutions can be undermined if there is no transparent management regarding the use of data. Women play an important role in this debate, not only as consumers, but also as defenders of privacy and data protection. Defending strict and regulatory policies that ensure that personal data is not used abusively is a priority that must be perceived as a fundamental right for everyone. The regulation of artificial intelligence is an issue that still requires major discussions around the world. One of the critical points is the need to create laws and regulations that keep up with the accelerated advancement of this technology. For women over 50, artificial intelligence can represent a barrier, but also an opportunity. However, the lack of adequate regulation can lead to the inappropriate use of technology, generating even more social and ethical problems. It is vital that policies are developed in an inclusive way, taking into account the needs and concerns of diverse groups, including women. Developing clear guidelines for the ethical and responsible use of AI could help protect individual rights and promote a fairer environment. Civil society participation is crucial. Many women can contribute their experiences and perspectives, shaping regulations that not only protect individuals but also promote equity and social justice. Therefore, the regulatory process must be a community conversation where all voices can be heard, allowing AI to be a tool for common well-being. The power of data is one of the main drivers behind the development of artificial intelligence. In a world where information is generated at incredible speed, the ability to collect, store, and analyze data has become fundamental. This data can come from various sources, such as social networks, financial transactions, IoT devices, among others. The more data a machine has, the greater its potential to learn and make accurate predictions. However, it is important to highlight that it is not just the quantity but also the quality of data that counts. Inaccurate or biased data can lead to erroneous results, which can have significant consequences. Furthermore, privacy and data protection are constant concerns. People are increasingly aware of how their personal information is used, which raises ethical questions about consent and transparency in data use. As technology advances, it is vital to strike a balance between data collection, particularly responsible use, and the need to protect individual rights. Therefore, the power of data is undeniable, but its use must be done consciously and ethically, ensuring that the progress of artificial intelligence benefits society as a whole. The development of algorithms is one of the most fascinating areas in the field of artificial intelligence, as it is these algorithms that essentially make machine learning possible. At its core, an algorithm is a sequence of instructions that defines how data is processed. With the growing amount of data available, researchers are constantly seeking new methods and techniques to improve these algorithms in order to extract deeper and more accurate insights. However, despite significant progress, there are inherent limitations to algorithm development. For example, many algorithms are still limited by their dependence on historical data. If this data does not accurately represent future conditions, the predictions made may be inaccurate or even harmful. Furthermore, the complexity of the algorithms can make it difficult to interpret the results, leading to a phenomenon known as black box, where it becomes difficult to understand how the decision was made. This brings up ethical issues, especially when it comes to decision-making that affects people's lives, such as in justice systems or finance. Therefore, while algorithm development represents an incredible opportunity, it is crucial that we continue to challenge and optimize these processes, ensuring that they remain accessible and understandable. In addition to the issue of the complexity of algorithms, another challenge is the limitation of logical reasoning that is often imposed by artificial intelligence systems. The learning ability of algorithms, especially in the context of machine learning, is often based on repeating patterns and searching for correlations in data. However, this is not the same as the human ability to reason inductively, deduce new ideas, or make non-evident connections between different concepts. A machine can process and analyze large amounts of data, but it lacks the intuition that often guides human decision-making. Creativity, emotionality, and empathy are beyond the current scope of artificial intelligence. This limitation raises the question of whether we are, in fact, prepared to trust machines to make decisions in areas that require emotional or interpersonal understanding. This point is crucial especially in fields such as medicine or education, where human contact is essential. So, as AI continues to evolve, it is important to recognize these barriers and ensure that machines are viewed as complementary tools rather than replacements for human interaction. The frontiers of artificial cognition represent a field of ongoing exploration and debate. When considering what constitutes cognition, it is important to analyze what distinguishes it from the simple execution of tasks. Cognition involves complex processes of thinking, reasoning, interpreting, and understanding the environment. Although we are seeing significant advances in AI, which simulates aspects of human cognition such as pattern recognition and natural language processing, it is still debated whether we will ever be able to develop machines that truly understand, in a full sense, what they do. While some AIs are already excelling at highly specialized tasks such as medical diagnosis or financial analysis, this capability does not imply that they possess contextual or subjective understanding. In fact, many experts say that current approaches, based mainly on data and algorithms, may not be sufficient to achieve true artificial cognition. Therefore, the challenge of expanding these boundaries involves not only technological improvements, but also a deeper understanding of the very nature of cognition and consciousness. By exploring these frontiers, society can better understand where artificial intelligence fits into our world and what the potential impacts of its integration into the fabric of everyday life are. The next steps in the development of artificial intelligence involve significant advances in several areas. First, an increase in the efficiency of machine learning algorithms is expected, allowing machines to process data faster and more accurately. Additionally, research is being directed towards strengthening AI's ability to understand complex contexts, which will involve improvements in natural language understanding and emotion perception. Another important point is the integration of AI in critical sectors, such as health, education, and the environment. The machines are already demonstrating the ability to help doctors diagnose illnesses with greater accuracy, personalize student learning, and even monitor the impact of climate change. However, for these advances to be fully utilized, it will be essential to build an ethical and secure infrastructure around AI, ensuring that data privacy is respected and that the technology is used for the common good. The future of AI looks promising, but it is essential that progress is accompanied by social and moral responsibility. The future of interaction between humans and machines is an intriguing question. As artificial intelligence evolves, the ways we interact with technology will also change drastically. The relationship between humans and machines tends to become more natural and intuitive. For example, with improvements in natural language understanding, virtual assistants will be able to interact more fluidly, understanding nuances, emotions, and contexts of conversations. This evolution will allow machines to respond in a more empathetic and personalized way, creating a more human experience. Furthermore, the use of user interfaces based on augmented and virtual reality could transform the way we visualize information and make decisions. However, it is vital to reflect on the implications of this proximity. Increasing dependence on technology can create challenges, such as the need to ensure that machines help promote human autonomy, rather than replace it. The balance between technology and human presence will be fundamental for a healthy and productive future. Views on the future of artificial intelligence can be broadly divided into optimistic and pessimistic. Optimists believe that AI will bring enormous benefits, such as advances in medicine, improvements in the efficiency of services, and even solutions to global problems such as hunger and climate change. For example, intelligent machines will be able to analyze large amounts of data to find patterns that humans cannot perceive, resulting in scientific discoveries and technological innovations. On the other hand, naysayers point to the risks associated with AI, such as the possibility of mass unemployment, the dehumanization of interactions, and ethical issues related to privacy and control. They fear that as machines become more intelligent, the line between assistance and supervision will become blurred, potentially creating a scenario of excessive control. These different views emphasize the importance of an ongoing and balanced dialogue about how to develop and implement artificial intelligence in a conscious and responsible way. The future of AI must be built with the active participation of society, ensuring that everyone's interests are considered. Scenario planning for artificial intelligence is an important tool for projecting the different directions this technology could take. By creating alternative scenarios, we can explore the possible impacts of AI on societies and economies. One scenario is that of AI evolving in a beneficial way, leading to a society where humans and machines work in harmony, driving social and economic progress. In this scenario, AI could provide more free time for people, as machines would take over repetitive and dangerous tasks. In contrast, another scenario could involve AI that creates greater inequalities. In this case, access to technology would be restricted to a few, increasing social division and posing challenges to the protection of human rights. For these scenarios not to become undesirable realities, strategic planning will be necessary that includes regulating AI, educating the population about its implications, and promoting active public dialogue. The future of AI is not decided. It can be shaped by our will and actions. In this work, we explore the different aspects of artificial intelligence, AI, starting with its essential definition and the historical context that surrounds it. We discuss the evolution of AI over the decades, from the earliest concepts to the remarkable advances of the 21st century. The difference between weak and strong AI has been clarified, highlighting how the majority of currently available applications fall into the category of weak AI, which, although extremely useful, does not possess the consciousness or full cognitive capacity of a human. However, we also address the ethical and social implications that arise with the advancement of this technology. AI's ability to impact people's daily lives has become a relevant issue, bringing to light the need for an ongoing dialogue about how we should integrate AI into our lives. Projects like Deep Blue and AlphaGo exemplify how AI has evolved, but at the same time, they raise questions about the future of technology and its impact on society as a whole. This reflection urges us to consider not only what AI can do for us, but also what we must do to ensure that it is developed in an ethical and responsible manner. With the accelerated growth of artificial intelligence, there is an urgent need to establish regulations that guarantee the ethical and responsible use of this technology. It is essential that decisions about AI implementation consider not only technical performance, but also the social, ethical, and legal consequences that may arise. Lack of regulation can lead to privacy violations, discrimination in algorithms, and a dangerous reliance on automation without adequate oversight. For women over 50, this issue is particularly relevant, as many can be affected in their professional and personal lives. Decisions related to health, safety, and employment are increasingly in the hands of AI systems. Therefore, engaging in discussions about AI legislation is vital. We must push for regulations that protect individuals and ensure that AI is a tool that benefits society, not a means of abusing power. This active participation in the debate on AI regulation is a fundamental step towards ensuring that the interests of the most vulnerable populations are considered and met. Education and awareness about artificial intelligence are essential so that we can understand and actively participate in the changes brought about by this technology. Understanding how AI works, its impacts on work and daily life, can help women over 50 feel safer and more prepared for the new reality. Education programs that address the foundations of AI, its applications and ethical implications are essential. Furthermore, stimulating curiosity and continuous learning is crucial, as knowledge is the key to adaptation. Community actions, such as workshops and lectures, can serve as a safe space to exchange knowledge and experiences. Engaging in online courses can be an excellent way to expand skills and demystify AI. Women, by mastering this knowledge, will be better equipped to claim their space in a technological world. When we know more, we are able to make better decisions and contribute significantly in the spheres in which we operate, reducing fear and increasing self-esteem in relation to the future. Given the advances and challenges that artificial intelligence presents, it is essential that there is a collective mobilization for active participation in the debate about its implications. We cannot rely solely on experts or companies to shape the future of AI. Every voice counts and should be heard, especially those who are often underrepresented. Women over 50, with their unique experiences and views, need to engage in this dialogue and defend their interests. Fighting for inclusion that respects and values diversity must be a common objective. Initiatives may include the creation of discussion groups, participation in conferences, and even the development of public policy proposals. Encouraging friends, family, and colleagues to join this movement can make a significant impact. The more people interested, the more strength we will have to promote effective changes. Awareness and engagement not only impact our lives, but also ensure that future generations inherit a world where technology and humanity walk together, ethically and respectfully. The history of artificial intelligence teaches us that while technology advances rapidly, it is essential to maintain an ethical and responsible focus on its development and use. We must be aware of the social implications and ensure that all voices, especially those from less represented groups, are heard in this process. What story about artificial intelligence would you like to hear next? We're here to explore the topics that matter most to you. Do you believe that artificial intelligence can truly benefit our society, or are we at risk of losing control over it? What are your concerns or hopes regarding this technology? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next video. Together, let's continue this conversation about the future of technology and its impact on our lives.